Hi, this is Paul. I want to also do a video about the whole Deshaun Watson case. Remember, we found that there was 24 women suing him, uh, alleging sexual inappropriateness and whatever that legal term is, or whatever they filed in the civil court. Anyway, the latest news is that he settled 20 of the 24 cases out of court, and they're still waiting on Roger Goodell, I guess, to hand down whatever sentence they're going to hand down to him, and also. Right, there was two criminal grand jury things, and they didn't choose not to indict him. They voted not to indict him. Now, my whole feeling with this thing is obviously there's something wrong with Deshaun Watson. I don't know, well, not wrong with him, but maybe that's his kink that he likes getting the shit. But I don't know. Like I said, people have weird kinks and stuff, and maybe that was his thing. Because I was saying, why not? You're a rich NFL star, right? You can pay women to come and give you massages and give you those happy endings if you want that. But so why he decided to do this? 66 women in I think in a year or something, 15 months. They said it was 66 women. Like I said, maybe that's his kink or whatever. That's how he gets off. But why you chose to do this and risk everything? To me, it shows me you got an issue. You got a problem. Okay, that maybe you need to get help for that, because the fact that you want, I don't even, like I said, maybe that's his kink. But and like I said, you're a rich, successful NFL player. You can pay women that and up front and tell them what you want, and they'll do it discreetly and move on. But obviously, I don't think, maybe that was his kink, that he wanted to do to women that weren't expecting it, and maybe that was his kink. That's how he got off or whatever. Okay, and there should be consequences for that. And I know the NFL is probably going to suspend him for the year. I think it's not going to be. Because at first I thought it was going to be 6 or 8 months, but 6 or 8 games. But no, I think they're going to have to try to send a message to him, that he basically tarnished the shield, even though technically he hasn't been charged criminally with anything. But it's just a bad look, having 24 lawsuits, okay, against one person, okay. It's just, even though they, like I said, they settled 20 of them, okay, 20 of them have been settled, and there's other 4, which I think the other 4 will probably be settled eventually, I think, as well. And I don't know if the NFL pressured him and told him, because I know, remember at first he was saying that he wasn't going to settle on stuff and go to court. But I'm sure, like I said, them lawyers told him, listen, the publicity for this is just going to be bad. You're going to have to, they probably even told him after that other woman came out, and the woman that went on HBO with, I think, the Brian Gumbel sports thing, and it's just a bad look. You need to settle these cases and get it out of the public eye. It's unfortunate, but people put a priority on sports and stuff and winning and stuff, and that's why, like I said, if once he finishes serving his sentence and if he plays well for Cleveland Browns and stuff, and they get in the playoffs and all this stuff, maybe heck even win a Super Bowl or something. Unfortunately, some people will just forget about it. Okay, I mean, unfortunately, that's society. They put a premium on sports and everything else. So, but obviously there's something wrong with him. I'm sorry. This 66 women in 15 months. Come on. There's some kink with. There's something wrong wrong with him. I don't. I can understand a guy wanting to. You want to. Have sex with different women and all that stuff. That's not. But his thing was like getting massages and getting happy endings or whatever he did. That that's a kink. Okay, and I think, like I said, I think before he must have. I think his kink was that he did it to women that weren't expecting it. Although, like I said, they say he sells 66 women, so obviously maybe the other 32 women didn't have a problem with it because he was paying them, but the other 24 probably weren't expecting it. Okay, and that's why hence they were suing him, and maybe that's how he was getting off, because he was just springing this on women that weren't expecting it, which is, again, something's wrong with you. Okay, you're rich, you're successful, you have everything to lose, and yet you're still doing this. So I have, I'm beyond done with it. Okay, but like I said, the NFL, like, and when I watch First Take in Molly, you can see that upsets her greatly when she's talking about it. But like I said, the NFL is not law enforcement. Okay, they can do something. They're gonna suspend her for a year, but I think the NFL is like gun shy because they don't want to do something and then something else comes out later. But I think they should get off the pot and go ahead and suspend him for the year and be done with it. And if something else comes out later that's even worse, then you can revisit that thing, like the Ray Rice situation, like when he knocked out his wife. There was no video first, and then when the video came out, then they adjusted that suspension. So they could do the same thing with Deshaun Watson. Okay, if something else comes out later that's even worse, then they can suspend him even longer. So that's my opinion about this thing. I'm just, there's something wrong with him, and he should definitely be getting help for that because he just looks like a total perv. Okay, I'm sorry, he just looks like a total perv. Okay, I don't mind, you like sex. That's everybody likes sex, but to be getting all these massages and all these different women, yeah. So you got a kink that you probably couldn't control. Maybe it was a sex act or something. You just couldn't control it, but you need to get help. You really do. And exactly, I have zero sympathy for him. Like I said, he's going to make $229 million unless they void that contract, which I don't think there are. You're going to make at least $229 million. Okay, so I don't feel too bad for him. He's going to make his money. Okay, but you just make yourself look bad. And my heart does go out to those women, those legitimate women that, weren't expecting that. And he sprung that on them. Okay, there should be consequences for him for that. And I think he will get suspended for a year from the NFL. I think he will. Okay, anything more than that, I think the Players Association will, they'll try to block that. But I think he will get suspended for a year. Anyway, let me know what you think of the whole Deshaun Watson thing. And do you think he's going to get a year or suspension or more or less? Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, a link to my main channel, Trepacer, in the description box as well. Also, I want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere, either right here or over here. And my patron's only $5 a month. I have tons of content on there, tons of unedited TV show reactions. Follow the link below to my patron and check out all the shows I have there, unedited. Okay, also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel. I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Paul saying so long and take care.